I'm Levi, this is Shred Shop connecting you to skateboarding, and this is a first look at the Lurpiv 2.0 trucks. In this video, we're going to talk about what went wrong in the first drop of Lurpivs. We're going to talk about the changes they made in design and the manufacturing in phase 2. We're going to talk about the size chart, and we're going to talk about some of the cool tech that's built into these trucks, like built-in spacers and anti-wheel bite tech. If you follow Lurpiv, you've seen that they originally launched about 2 years ago. The brand was originally launched by Polar Pro Oscar Rosenberg. You probably know him as Oski. When they first dropped, everyone was really excited about them. They were made at a casting factory in Sweden, and they had a really unique look, so everyone went out to buy them. On the first drop, the quality of the materials was really good, and the turning geometry was aces. But unfortunately, they had a problem with the kingpin. They had a reverse kingpin, and the nut on the bottom wasn't fixed. It was rounded out. So basically, the kingpin would loosen off and people's trucks would just fall apart mid-skate. They kind of got destroyed with unfavorable YouTube reviews after this. And they also were having problems with their manufacturing and the price of the manufacturing being made in Sweden. So because of this, the brand essentially went dormant for 2 years. Until spring 2024, baby. Ooh-wah. Lurpiv is back, and it's still owned primarily by Oski. Their head truck designer is a Swedish legend called J-Mag, and it's coming back under the Polar umbrella. And so we assume that Pontus has some sort of hand in it. When they showed up, we were a little hesitant because of their history, but we gave them a try, and the shop owner Sam, he's been riding them for 3 months, and we can verify there is no problems with the construction of the trucks anymore. They decided this time around to take the trucks and get them made in the same factory as Ace and Indy. So they're high quality, they're not gonna bend, they're not gonna break. Just like before, the things that they're marketing is their grind and their turn. They call this the soul of skateboarding. And we can verify this is true. The grinding, straight out the box, is ready to go. You know, sometimes you kind of have to wear off, I don't know what it is, some sort of coating on some trucks. On these ones, you get out there, you're balancing nose grinds for miles and miles. The head designer at Lurpiv, J-Mag, said that these are designed to have a smooth and stable turn. He said they offer you luxury that you didn't know you were missing. Sam can verify it is a smooth turn. To kind of compare, he was riding Aces before, and those trucks, they turn on a dime. They're really sharp and they dart around. The Lurpiv 2.0 felt more like an Indy Stage 11. It's a really smooth and steady turn, but definitely not what we would call sharp, which we were surprised by because it is a single hanger truck. And most single hangers like a Stage 4 or an Ace are a crazy sharp turn. So basically where it lacks in sharpness, it definitely makes up for in stability. It's also good to note that the stock bushings that come with it are pretty soft. So if you're a heavier guy, you're probably gonna wanna switch to a medium or a harder bushing with it. They're gonna drop 2 models this spring, the Lurpiv Hollow and the Lurpiv Solid. The Hollow has a hollow kingpin and axle, whereas the Solid has a standard kingpin and axle. Other than that, they should be identical, and they're available in 4 sizes, from a 7.75 to a 9+. This is one of the tallest trucks on the market at 55 millimeters tall. Some other things to note about the truck is that they don't come in an inverted kingpin, so they learned their lesson on the first one. They're T6 heat treated, which is a similar process to how Ace AF1s are made. They have a built-in spacer on the hanger, so basically you don't need a washer on the inside to space your wheel out from rubbing. And lastly, but most important and excitingly, they have an anti-wheel bite technology. You can see this on the point of the truck where the hanger meets the pivot cup. Basically, the design is that when you turn, the hanger is gonna hit the metal on the base plate before your wheels hit the board. Now, it's not completely foolproof. There's a chance you could get some wheel bite depending on the size of your wheels. You can see in this board, he still has wheel bite marks, but it's not tight enough that's gonna pitch you and you're gonna eat it on your butt. They're a really cool looking truck. Guys, I'm Levi, this is Shred Shop connects you to skateboarding, and we just did a first look at the Lurpiv 2.0 trucks. Stay tuned for comment of the week. Oh, we got a spicy one. It's on our Spitfire Soft Sliders 93D Wheels video. It's from Matt Royez 9280. He said, this kid is riding Lurpiv. Do a review on them next. Done, bud.